Hello, today we're going to be assembling our disc and our rectangle template until we get this cup. And this is going to be our foundation that we're going to build our amplifiers out of. So we're going to take our disc, take our wall from our board that we stored yesterday, set the wall upright, bring it around till it about connects like this, or till it overlaps a little. Take your knife tool, and where it overlaps, I'm going to cut it at an angle. I'm not going to cut it straight on. I'm going to cut it at an angle like this so that I trim off both edges. In the end, I should have two angled edges like this that will meet up neatly, and then that's going to go on top of the disc. But to attach that, I need to slip and score. Every time we attach clay pieces one to another, we need to slip and score. So I'll actually score and slip, because first thing I need to do is score. That means I take my fork or another tool and I make marks where I'm going to attach the clay. This is going to increase the surface area. Now there are more areas of clay that are going to glue and attach to the other. I can also take my wall, I'll take the bottom edge, score that edge up. Make sure there's lots of little edges that can connect to each other. Give it really nice grip. Then I take my slip, get a piece of that, lightly put this on. It's okay to be a little messy with this. Alright. We're going to wrap our wall around. Score my two edges that are going to meet up together. Give them a little bit of slip. I can use my finger to gently rub over that and close it, not all the way, because to seal it all the way, what we're going to do is we're going to make a coil. And we're going to bring a coil over that seam. So I can take any of my discarded clay now, ball it up, and roll it out. So we're going to make a snake eventually. It's going to want it really long, really thin like this. So I can put that coil in the middle here, wrap it all the way around, then I'm going to take my finger and press that coil into the seam, and I need to support the bottom. If I just push on one side, I'm going to pop the bottom out like that. That's no good. So I need to support the bottom and go around until I can rub this coil into the wall. I can go around the outside now. Rub that seam. Rub the inside of the vertical seam. And if that vertical seam is too thin, you can do the same thing. Take some coil, put it up against the seam, support the opposite side, and then take your fingers and rub that coil until it blends in with the wall. It's going to be a little bumpy, a little messy. That's fine. As it dries, you can go back and you can smooth it out till it's smooth and it looks the way you want it. But we're going to end up at the end of today with something like this. And then what we want to do is take a whole sheet of newspaper, crumple it up, put the newspaper inside the cup, and then we're going to tip the cup like this because we want kind of a bell shape. The bottom is going to be a little flat like this. The mouth is going to be kind of peaked, and that's how we're going to store it. Take the base with the newspaper on it, put it on top, put this in the bag, pull the bag tight, wrap the end underneath to keep as much air out as we can, and that's how we store it for tomorrow.